Hi folks, this is Jobin coming to you today with my take on the perfect fire kit for both emergency and in fact every day if you light fires often. This is a design I've been working on for a while. It started when I was showing my sister some of my gear and she'd never seen a firesteel before and she thought it was really neat. So I figured I'd get her one and I'd give her some tinder and whatnot and teach her how to use it. And a kit very much like this was the result, and I've been refining the design a little bit. So I'm going to take you through the components one by one. First off, before I take it apart, I'll just note that everything's pretty compact here. One little element here on a lanyard. Now, first off, to my way of thinking, a fire kit should probably have at least two ways of starting a fire. I generally go for an easy way and a really reliable way. And also gathering optimal tinder or even kindling can be a problem sometimes, so you should probably carry a little bit with you. And this kit addresses all those needs and a little more besides. First off, we have the lanyard. This is my own design with 550 cord. This is a cord lock whistle, and then there's a little or a cord end whistle, more precisely, and then you have this cord lock here. And so you have this permanent loop that can't come out, and you slip a stopper knot through it and cinch it up, and the lanyard's closed. That might not have been quite on frame. And you can also adjust it if you want. I generally make these long enough so you can hang it around your neck if you want, or you can just wrap the kit up tight and slip into your pocket, your pack or something. And I like being able to take things off the lanyard because I find working with a firesteel is very awkward if it's lanyarded to the striker and there's a bunch of other things clattering around on there when you're trying to use it. So then we have the firesteel and the striker itself. Lots of videos on how to use these. Won't dwell on this too much. These are pretty good. Though I always, on these ones, I always end up, or most of the time, end up sharpening the striker, grinding it flat for a nice crisp edge there to throw sparks. And then we move to this little set. Got a keychain light, surprisingly bright for its size. You know, starting a fire in the dark would be very hard, so I figure toss one of these on the ring with everything else. And then we have the easy way of getting a fire. This is a lighter. The tube it's in is made out of copper or brass. It's fairly thick walled, quite sturdy. This is a lighter in the Zippo style, which means it has an insert filled with cotton or something of that nature, which soaks up the liquid fuel, keeps it from sloshing around. And it has a wick, an old-fashioned flint wheel. There's your flame. And because it's got a screw top and an O-ring seal, unlike a Zippo, which the fuel can evaporate in a week or two easily, this should hold fuel pretty much indefinitely. I have one of these in my pocket survival kit, and it holds fuel for upwards of 6 months. I think it will hold fuel basically forever. That's just pretty much as long as I've had it, and it still lights. I check it every few months just to be sure. And then, as I said, tinder might be something hard to come by. So This is a little capsule filled with the Outdoorsman's Classic cotton balls with petroleum jelly, or Vaseline as the name brand is. So that'll take a spark and it'll burn for a while because petroleum jelly is flammable. And I pack as many into this canister as I can. They vary a little bit in size, so you know there's some variation, but 10 is sort of the over-under there. And there's also a little bit of jute twine in there. That's a loop that goes all the way around the bottom. You can dig out the ends of the twine and pull on it and get out the block of cotton balls. Otherwise you might have real trouble getting the last couple away at the bottom. You need to jam a stick in there, or a knife tip or something, and pry them out, which is a pain. So, oh yeah, and the Ranger bands hold together these two components so they don't clatter around, and I put a little one on the outside here. You can slip your firesteel in there or in there, again, just so you can keep everything neat and compact. So, the moment of truth. Got our firesteel, got our tinder and accelerant. Let's make a fire. Voila! It's actually kind of chilly out here. Feels nice. Now, I made these for family and friends, but I have kind of a bunch of the components. Probably going to be putting a few of them up on eBay, maybe a few in the Blade Forum selling section. So if this seems cool to you, check it out. I sell it as the Lazy Lizard Fire Kit. That's what I call it. You have a nice day now, folks. Thanks for watching.